What's up YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. So today, we're playing Flight Sim. This is the PNG D737. And we're currently flying into TNCM. Flight time should be on for about 15 minutes.
What the hell?
You can hear in the background, I've got a friend that's a bit triggered.
This game's so stupid.
Go subscribe to Lewis's channel, his name is LT Gaming 38.
No, don't.
Just don't, because he'll be triggered if you don't.
I mean, you don't.
We're up at flight level 160, and I've got a bit of a bug with my standard pressure. Lewis is new to Flight Sim, so yeah. That's all I can say really. So I'll quickly show you the approach that we're doing into TNCM. So we're on the Ubler approach. So as we come in, we're going to go round and then round again, round to Leslar, and then it's a straight in for the arrival. Should be about a 15-minute arrival, but I'm going to just change the approach and we're going to go straight to TNCM, runway 10, execute, legs, and then that'll just bring us straight in for the arrival into runway 10. If we have to go around, I will then take manual control, but I doubt we'll have to go around, depending on how many people are there. But yeah, that's really it. So it's basically straight to Ubler, and then from Ubler we're going right, and then it's straight in for the approach. Pretty straightforward, but there could be some issues. We're landing with...
It's a streamer that's absolutely smashing everybody.
We're landing with flat 40, and our gross weight is 954 for today in total, which gives us a total speed of 155, as you can see here. Glide slope we're going to need on. Glide slope, should I say. We're landing
Why
with...
are you so good at this game, bro?
Auto brake medium. Who, me?
Not you. Freaking hell! Why are you so freaking good at this game?
Thanks, I've got to bleep that out now. Thanks.
Oh yeah, of course you are.
Okay, so that's basically the approach sorted out. I'm only joking, Lewis. Only got 124 miles to run. We're at 16,000 feet. Cabin is pressured. Gonna ding the cabin. I'm gonna start the descent a bit earlier because of how many players are online. And our landing, the minimums. Are you still in call?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Why?
Just because it might help you out. Anyway, our barrel reference for today is 233, and we're going to be landing with Q and H. I'm just going to grab it on my second screen, so just give me a minute. While I do that, listen to some music.
Where are you?
I've left this too late now. This is going to be annoying. 1017. Okay, sorry about that, guys. You probably just heard me talking when I was actually recording. So the QNH is 1017. So I'm gonna probably go there, and because we're only 118 miles, I've left this way too late. So we're gonna go down to 10,000. And we're gonna... Lewis, don't, because it's gonna copyright. So you're gonna press that. We're landing on the we're on the localizer approach today. So we can't obviously take VNAV because VNAV is gay. So as we're descending, I'm just gonna go through the pre-flight arrivals. Landing lights can go on. They're already on standard. Just clear any error messages. If you want me to do some more videos with Lewis in future, maybe shared cockpit, let us know, because we can do that. But we are probably going to have to use standard aircraft because Lewis is a knob and he doesn't know how to use other aircraft. Anyway.
That's correct.
I'm actually going to be uploading this video.
The thing is, your review was worse than me when you ever started.
No, I wasn't.
When you first ever started the game, I bet you didn't have a clue what you were
I knew
doing
what I was
either.
doing straight away because I used to watch YouTubers. Do you wonder what scenery I'm using? I'm using some free red scenery. I think it is, and it's TNCM. I'll put the link in the description below if you want it. Also, I'm using a software called Active Skynet, which is here. As you can see, it's got all my all of that. It's a paid add-on, but you can get a crack anywhere. I believe the crack in the link description below. Gonna keep an eye on this. This is why I'm trying to get a move on.
Yeah, you've been battered.
Don't even say that.
I'll leave the cracking down below.
So this is our speed flight control check, which I missed to do out of the airport that we took off out of. Because I was in a rush to get out of here with the arrival. At the moment in TN7, I'm actually gonna get triggered if you don't keep interrupting me. If you keep interrupting me.
Okay, if I don't, okay.
QNH is 1017, but we're gonna have to go 1012 for the arrival.
Yay.
I'm gonna probably leave the call in a minute if he does carry on, so don't worry.
You just said if you don't interrupt me, I'm gonna get triggered.
If you interrupt me, I'm gonna get triggered.
You said that. You did say that. Now I'm on my way.
So we're starting our descent down, as you can tell. We're not gonna go too rough yet. That's what she said.
Driving at 90.
So we're 100 miles out. We're gonna now start the descent with the speed brake in 3, 2, 1. Now, if you watch Matt Davies, he actually made me learn how to do this. I remember watching some of his videos. You bring out the speed brake manually using your mouse wheel and start deploying it, not just go whack it out. Because in real life, if you whack out the speed brake, you're gonna give people whiplash.
But it's so hard to drive a plane in real life. I mean, like an actual massive.
It probably, well, if you're new to the company, you have to go through 12 weeks of training.
I know.
Actually, no, I think it's about a year. For whatever, it's different for each airline. And if you're wondering how I'm doing the approach,
I don't know, because as a pilot, you have to start as a co-pilot and then become.
you have to work your way up, senior, first,
Yeah.
and etc. Yeah. Yeah, this PMDG is actually pretty good, as you can tell, because it's got
How
all.
much money do pilots get? Do we get a lot?
I'll tell you off the. I don't really know. If anybody actually watches this and they're a pilot, please let us know. Greatly appreciated. If you play FSX, yeah, just like let me know. I'm on actually free flight 1 with Mulder, so let me know. By the way, and many of you are gonna be asking why am I uploading and I should be at school. Yeah, I have an issue in my nose, but it's causing period in my. I'm joking. It's causing blood in my nose. I'm probably gonna get demonetized now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just gonna shut up because I'm rambling on, and I'm gonna play the music. You're probably gonna hear Lewis in the background. So for now, see you in a bit.
Oh! What a kill!
As soon as I start the music, you do that. I can't, Lewis. I've turned it up so I can hardly hear you now.
Oh my Christ! That was the best kill I've ever done in this game.
Can you hear my music?
Oh. Thank you for your crap. He was just really bad. Well, yeah, he was really bad. Oh man, what a kill. Oh my, I'm so happy at that. Yeah, a kill got my loot, but I do not care. I heard. Alright. Oh, okay. Huh? I just found the what? Oh, what?
Okay guys, welcome back. Sorry about that, but I left the call in the end because I got a bit triggered with him. So, as you can see here, let me just grab that off of that so then you can't see all my personal details. Sorry about the lag at the moment, it's just because I'm running like 15 million things. So we're on the Ubla approach today. As you can see, I'm just going to try and find the correct approach that we're doing. This is the approach we're doing, so we're coming in from Ubla. Wherever it is. We're actually on the Dandy approach as well. So this is our approach here. Dandy. So we're going to be coming down. We're going to be vectoring ourselves in. Turning left. And then we're landing on, this one here. My plan of action is to try and vacate here. So you come in from your landing. And then you try and get off at Echo. If I can't get off at Echo, I'm going to get off at... I think I'm going to try and get off at Foxtrot, and then if I can't, then I'll have to do like a swish around. But apart from that, it's just a straight down approach. Apart from that, yeah, that's really it. So as you can see on the MD, I'm just going to turn down my flight sim now as he's not in the core. As you can see on the arrival, it's looking straightforward. I've deployed a bit of speed brakes just to try and get us down to our flight level of 400. Seeing how that does. So we're actually landing with landing flap 3, and as you can see here, it's looking like a pretty good approach. You're going to notice some different scenery, so if anybody is floating, I apologise in advance. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch the speed brakes out, come back into main view, and I'm going to set standard, which is done by pressing B if you don't know how to do it the normal way. Which is 1011 HPA. Barrow reference is actually changed for TMCM. It's actually 300. It's actually quite low, really. It's actually 445, which is our landing reference for today. These speeds have already been entered in. Actually, I better enter them again. Init reference. We're landing with 999. Because then that gives us a bit of a faster speed reference. We landed with the glide slope on because I can't be asked to do it manually. Anyway, so we're going to stop and back our speed, and I'm going to put the music back on now. Bit of wind. The expected arrival for us there is 10 minutes from now. I'm going to arm the speedboat. Going to hold our altitude in. I usually get some figures by Ubla, but I'm going to do it a bit earlier. Time shot speed on the system. Okay, so I've just remembered there's no speed restriction until Ugla. So I'm speeding back up just to try and make the process a little bit slower. I mean quicker. As you can see on terrain, nothing really in the way of terrain on the there is on the arrival, but we don't really need that now. So I'm going to take weather, and I'm going to take terrain again actually. And I'm going to switch over now to the approach. As you can see here, cabin crew, seat for landing. There's a runway down there. Nice airport down there actually. I'm just going to get the runway info up because actually the approach isn't actually as reported. So we're now approaching the 40 minute mark, 46 miles away. So we should be able to see TNCM before right down there soon. Now it depends on what different airlines do for the arrival, but I'm going to take PAX off the arrival. I'm going to take anti-ice because of where we were when we took off. I'm just readjusting everything on my screen. Wow, that
People
was
of
actually way
Britain,
too loud.
treating a loved one to a lovely birthday for Christmas. Didn't think so. How about a Samsung smartphone with up to £150 cash back and mobile instead? Easier to
As you can tell,
hurry,
coming up the
the
second
ID
screen.
Mobile 12 deals of Christmas event begins soon. Unwrap a great deal. ID Mobile.
Offer ends 24th of December.
See here the wind is up to that.
The
TNCM is just a follow up.
The humble butcher, off the unrated glassman.
So we're going to start ringing up the
quality
speed now.
cuts. It's true, but let's just put it simply. McDonald's only use hand-selected cuts of flank and forequarter from British and Irish farms to go into those McDonald's burgers we all know and love. Oh, and a pinch of salt and pepper, which is good to know. Served up to 10:30 a.m.
So we're going to need to get our TCAS in now. It's down to 2,500, and then from there we get the localizer in. Gonna resync the heading. So at this moment, we're gonna go flat one. I'm gonna bring the speed really fast down now. So there's that one. I'm gonna start bugging it back now. And there's that side. And I'll show you that as it comes out. Now you just want to bring... There's an aircraft there. So, looks alright. There's the runway. Okay, once we're nearly reaching that, I'm going to do that, which is this arm too great. Have you watched that speed still come down in this zone? Okay guys, sorry about that. I'm just back. Now as you can see, the speed is bouncing between 190 and 194. Because of the wind that we've got. Now I'm gonna deploy the speed brake. Okay, there goes our descent. And at that point, there goes the flap. I don't think we have a Cat 3 landing. So at this point in time, what I want to do is make all the lights, which you can do just by double pressing that. So once we've got that, I might fly this manually from here. We're going to do another notch of flat, and at that point, gear down. And there goes our instrument approach. I'm going to arm the VNAV approach. Let's arm them. Okay, so as you just heard there, you might just been able to hear that mic turn it up in the recording. 2500 is our landing checklist speed, which we've confirmed. Now, when I turn on the establish, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up now to 3,200, and this will be explained in a minute because the approach is a bit harder than I actually imagined, and it's gonna probably do a manual approach and get established with it. I want to keep it about 160 as our VREF speed is here. TAI on, oh, ignore you, is 155, sorry, 155, 160, which is set there for the arrival. Do not mean to press you, go away. Okay, I'm established, so I'm going to take out the autopilot, go into heading mode. What? Just slowly start to tilt the plane. Back in. On the arrival, hit VNAV and hit the approach mode, which is now armed, coming in now. And once it's done that, I'm going to get myself lined up, and it's full flaps. And there you guys, they come out now. And that should now put us on the glide. I then hit approach mode, which I've just done. Hit off of it, then hit approach, and then go back down. We've got our altitude set. We now need to go down again, but I doubt we will. Just starting a very slow descent. As you can see, the flaps are still travelling. We've got the runway in sight. So there goes full flaps. So it's going to pop up with a speed bug error in a minute. And there goes the right turn. So as soon as we get that established, VOR lock. On the approach mode, because we're now into approach. And I'm going to do a cat 3 landing, so arm that approach up. I think it's that. CMDA, CMDB is set. 1013 is set. As soon as that gets us on the localizer, I'm gonna take it as a 140 for the approach. Gear is completely down. Confirm that. My aircraft. So, right, what we do is I'm gonna keep the all throttling. Gonna trim it down a bit. going to ignore the TCAS advisory. Because that's an F18 on arrival.
Traffic.
You should be able to see him off of our right ring. Now, TCAS wants us to climb. We don't need to climb because he's just gone straight past us. Now, as you can see here,
Descend now. Descend now. Clear of conflict.
I might turn off TCAS in a minute because it's starting to bug me now. How far actually was it? We ain't that far, he's fine. So landing checklist, full flaps are full, landing gears down, flaps are in full, speed brake is armed, landing speed is confirmed, V1, V2. Just a bit bumpy as we come down, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of speed. Got the runway in sight. Yeah, my speed brake. I'm gonna have to disarm it. Yep. Okay, so I've just disarmed the actual throttle because it's actually not helping. And this is saying I'm way too high. So we want full detent idle. It looks a bit bumpy as we come in for the approach, but that'll be all sorted out in a minute. There you go, there's our landing. Hooray, there goes the wind again. Now we got, this is fine actually to land in. 1000 is checked, continuing. TA only has been confirmed, we're landing, no blue, speed brakes are on, landing gear is down, flaps are full, and we're clear to land.
Sync rate.
Ignore the sync rate, because this always goes off at every airport in TMCM, especially because of how slow the runway is. Continuing. And minimums is the decision altitude if you want to go around. You decide it at minimums. Now I'm going to kick the rudder to the left a bit. And this could be a bit of a bad landing, but I just need to get it down.
30, 20, 10.
There you go. And we're down. Well, we've missed our turn off. So we actually just might as well keep it rolling full length. And while we do that, that's it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, stay tuned and enjoy the video.